Pew! Boopity boo!
Bang! Hello there, gaming fans. Welcome to my hideout. I am your host, the h00d, back with another gameplay video for your entertainment today. Today, we find ourselves immersed in the heart of Europe, taking on the role of a private detective. We must use our wit and intuition, speaking to the inhabitants of the city, each with their own secrets, each with their own things to hide, each trying to stop me from knowing the truth. Today, we will be playing Vaudeville. And in Vaudeville, we are up against some tricky AI characters. And we will be hanging on each other's every word. Me trying to trip them up with clever questions, and them trying to keep their secrets hidden, doing their best to throw me off the scent and not give the game away. We have to investigate 3 brutal murders, and only by questioning this ragtag bunch of weirdos are we gonna get to the truth. And I've got a feeling we're gonna be up against some wily, slippery characters. So we better get this game underway right now.
The second I stepped off the train into the city of Vaudeville, I could
Vaudeville?
feel the weight of its melancholy in the air. My name's Martini. Detective, troubleshooter, and a lousy sucker for hard luck stories.
That's me.
3 murders, no leads, and a city on the brink of bedlam. The victims were as different as chalk and cheese.
Pretty
City's
different,
vibrant,
which you'll
her
know
life cut
if you've
short
ever had a
mid-pirouette.
chalk sandwich and tried to write your
socialite.
name on a
woman who
chalkboard
knew the
with
city's
cheese.
pulse.
Alright then, man. I've had enough of listening to you. I'm ready to play. Right, what's this? Pascal's Groceries, Grabson Manor, Blackwoods, accused people, notebook. Go to police station and ask Detective Martini about the murders. Well, I was Detective Martini. Who am I then? Police station. Found it straight away. That's because I'm a super sleuth. I'm a massive dick. No need for that, man. Chief Gretzky.
What is it now, Detective Martini?
Shit, I forgot about that. So when I talk, the microphone picks it up and it turns it into a question. And then Chief Gretzky's gonna answer me. Shit!
What's the latest scoop on the case?
I was hoping you could tell me, Chief Gretzky. What the fuck is going on in this town?
Well, let me tell you, Vaudeville is a city full of secrets and mysteries. We've got murders happening left and right,
Shit.
and it seems like everyone's got something to hide.
I bet.
But don't worry, Detective Martini, Chief Gretzky is here to unravel the tangled web of deceit.
Can't
and
even
bring
say your own
justice to
name
this
properly.
town. Spill the beans. What have you discovered?
Well, before we get to that, have you heard of anyone calling this town Vaudeville and not Vaudeville?
I haven't heard anyone referring to our beloved Vaudeville as such.
Bollocks.
Sounds like some clever wordplay, if you ask
It does,
me.
doesn't it? Right.
But I assure you, this is a place of art, culture, and sophistication, not devilish mischief.
Well, I'll take your fucking word
Now,
for it.
let's get back to the matter at
Let's.
hand.
Chief Gretzky, I've just arrived in town and I've heard there have been some murders. Tell me the details, man.
Yeah, you must be new in town, then.
Yes, I am. I
Allow
just
me
fucking
to
said
fill you
that.
in on the details.
Thank you.
We've had 3 brutal murders in the past
Wow.
few weeks that have
3.
shaken up this peaceful city. First, there was Maria Jansen,
Maria
a young
Jansen.
woman who was discovered covered in blood outside
Think
her
I need a
apartment
notebook.
in central Vaudeville. Then, Nicola Grossman, a prominent figure in the finance world,
Okay.
was found dead outside Pascal's Groceries shop.
Just found him dead outside his shop.
Finally, there's Haley Greenwood,
Yeah?
a talented dancer whose lifeless body was discovered in an alley
Nightmare.
behind a club she worked at.
Do we think the cases are linked? Is there a serial killer out there?
Detective Martini, that's the million-dollar question. Are these cases linked?
That's what I
Is
said.
there a serial killer lurking in the shadows
I
of
asked that
the city?
first.
It's too early to say for certain, but my gut tells me there might be more than meets the eye. The brutality and the timing of these crimes suggest a certain level of planning and calculation.
Interesting.
But until we have concrete evidence, it's all just speculation. What leads do you have so far? Any
Only the
connections
ones you've given me,
between
Chief
victims?
Gretzky. Are there any similarities in the murders?
Similarities, you ask.
Yes, don't repeat
Let me
everything I
think.
fucking say.
All 3 murders were quite gruesome, that's for sure.
That's not enough.
But as for specific similarities, I'm not entirely sure at the moment.
How the
The
fuck are you, Chief?
investigations are still ongoing, and we're piecing together the puzzle one clue at a time. I have a hunch that there may be more than one murder involved.
You're fucking kidding
The
me.
methods used in each case seem distinct, which
Different
makes me
M&Os,
wonder if we're
right,
dealing
gotcha.
with a group of individuals with their own twisted motives.
So when I said,
But of course,
do we
I could
think
be
these
wrong.
cases could be linked, you could have just said fucking no instead of all of that.
I apologize.
Chief, I'm new on the job. How do I gather evidence?
New on the job, are you?
Yes.
Welcome to the force, Detective Martini.
Thanks, I came straight in at detective rank. I was a fucking hotshot in the academy.
You'll need to conduct thorough interviews with witnesses and potential suspects.
Alright.
Analyze crime scenes for any clues or forensic evidence.
Alright.
And review any available surveillance footage.
Surveillance footage?
Also essential to collaborate with our forensic experts and keep an open mind. Have you started collecting any evidence yet?
Obviously fucking not. I just asked you how to do it. Right, I'm getting out of here, Chief Gretzky. Make me a sandwich and I'll be back in 10 minutes. With the killer in tow. Right, what did he say to me? Let's go to the fucking morgue. Let's see if we've got some details there. Hang on, is my notebook updated? Has it fuck? Shit, I should be writing stuff down in this notebook. What are the names of the people? Maria, Jansen, Haley, something, and businessman. Got it. We're gonna crack this fucking case in no time. Take it to the morgue. Hi, coroner.
Detective Martini, death is a complex and fascinating subject.
No, it isn't.
It's something that we all have to face eventually, and yet it remains shrouded in
No,
mystery.
it doesn't.
As a coroner, I've seen firsthand the effects it has on the human body, the intricate ways in which it can leave its mark.
Alright.
It's both inspiring and sobering.
If you say so.
But I know that death can be unsettling for some, even frightening. The uncertainty of what lies beyond
didn't
the
ask for any of
unanswered
this,
questions that
coroner.
linger in our minds.
Coroner Echeverria, can you please tell me the details of the victims?
Let me share with you the details of the victims.
Thank you.
First, we have Nikola Grossman, a prominent figure in the finance world.
Who the fuck? Oh, that's
His
the
life was
businessman.
tragically cut short by a ruthless blow to the back of his neck with a butcher's knife.
Hang on, hang on.
Swift, then there's Haley Greenwood, a young dancer full of life and potential. Her demise was equally gruesome, with multiple blows to the head, likely inflicted by a blunt object,
Haley.
possibly a stiletto shoe.
Shoot to death. Got it. What about Maria?
Oh, Detective Martini, you have a way of hitting the mark with your words. Death can indeed feel like a gunshot.
I didn't
A
say
sudden
that. I didn't say
jarring
shoot that gun, it will,
interruption
Maria.
simply
This
like
fucking
so,
game doesn't
leaving us
understand my
questions that
accent.
reverberate long after
Coroner,
the
shut
surface.
up!
Maria, the victim, experienced the finality of that gunshot. Her
Oh,
life
wait, what?
extinguished in a moment of violence.
Did she?
It's a harsh
Shot.
reminder of the fragility of our existence.
Stop talking
It's a
shit.
quality I admire in you.
Well, something else for you to
Perhaps it's
admire.
your
But
darkest
only if you
side of
shut your
humanity,
fucking
the
mouth.
crimes and mysteries that unfold before your eyes.
Coroner
Even the
Echeverria,
bravest among
shut
us
your
can
fucking
find
mouth,
themselves
please.
vulnerable when confronted with the inevitability of mortality.
How did Maria Jansen die?
Maria Jansen, my friend, met a gruesome fate.
I know that, but how?
Her body bore the marks of a brutal attack, as
You
if
said
she had
she'd
been
been
mauled by an
fucking
animal.
shot.
The wounds were deep and extensive, with bite marks covering her body, particularly on her arms.
On
One of
her
her
arms?
forearm bones was
Protecting
fractured by the
herself.
force of the bite. It's a
Fractured
chilling
her
reminder
arm?
of the savagery that can lurk within our world.
Give me the details on Nikola Grossman.
A man of stature and influence in the
Not
finance
that.
world.
I just want to know about his death.
His untimely demise was a result of a single, fatal
Better.
blow to the back of his neck with a butcher's
Yeah,
knife.
got that.
The precision and severity of the wound indicate a deliberate act of violence.
No fucking shit, it's a knife in the
Coroner,
neck.
it is my duty to examine the evidence and provide insight into the cause of death.
We'll do that then.
However, in cases like these, I am reminded of the fragility of life.
Well, I don't
How
care
can
about
be
that. Tell me
extinguished
about the
in an
fucking
instant?
evidence. Tell me about Haley something.
Haley Greenwood, a young dancer
Greenwood,
full
got
of
it.
vitality and potential, met a tragic end. Her body bore the marks of multiple blows to the head, inflicted by a blunt object.
Shoot to
The
death in the
fragments
head.
found on her body suggest that the object may have been a stiletto shoe.
Okay. Is there anything else you think I need to know about these murders?
My dear detective, as I analyze the details of these murders, I can't help but notice that the modus operandi of each case is quite
Yeah,
distinct.
no fucking shit. An
Nikola
animal did
Grossman's
one.
death was swift and targeted, a precise strike
I
to the
know
back
this.
of the
Don't
neck
give me
with
the
a butcher's
details
knife.
again, woman.
In
I want to know if there's
contrast,
anything
Maria
new.
Jansen's-
Is there anything else apart from that?
Indeed, there are a few additional observations that have caught my attention.
Fantastic. Tell me.
While the methods of these three murders differ significantly, there
Oh,
seems to
here
be
we
a
go.
common
There's a
thread
connection.
connecting them, like the delicate sutures holding together a complex wound.
Stop
The
getting
brutality
deep on
and
me. Just
violence
tell me the
inflicted
fucking
upon these
details.
individuals speak of a deep-seated rage or motive.
Okay. Deep-seated
One that
rage.
requires further investigation to unravel. It's as if we're peering into the
Hang on,
intricate
this
layers
isn't
of
a
a
fucking clue.
pathology, searching for the
This
underlying
is you
cause.
thinking out loud, you mad
Fear
bitch.
not, my friend, for we shall navigate these dark corridors together.
I'm not
shedding light on
navigating
the
any dark
shadows that
corridors with
conceal the
you,
truth.
unless I've got a stiletto shoe. See you later. Right, she was no fucking help at all. Let's go to, I saw Pascal's Groceries. That's where we're going next. One of them, the businessman, was fucked outside here. Mrs. Potter.
Oh, dear. You caught me in a bit of a melancholic mood.
Don't care.
Life can be so dreary sometimes, don't you think?
I do. You've got a nice
But
gravelly
fear not,
voice.
I will let it dampen my spirit.
Good work.
There's always a bit of mischief waiting to be had.
Oh, fantastic.
Now, where did Pascal hide those exquisite truffles?
Fuck the truffles. What kind of mischief do you like, Mrs. Potter?
I do adore a touch of mischievousness.
I know. What kind?
It adds a little spice to life, don't you think?
Yeah.
Whether it's a playful prank on my dearest friend Count Gravison or sneaking a taste of the forbidden chocolate cake before dinner, there's nothing quite like the thrill of bending the rules just a tad.
Man, this is shit. I thought you were talking about fingering or blowjobs.
I'm not comfortable speaking about this. Please be more understanding.
Fair enough. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my apologies, my dear.
I was apologising.
No need to apologize, really.
Alright, let's both stop apologising.
But let's not dwell on the sadness.
I'm not, I've moved on. You don't know a fucking thing about mischief, sweetheart. What do you know about the murder of Nicola Grossman?
Murder, you say?
Murder, yeah.
How dreadful.
I know, yeah.
Such dark matters do cast a shadow over the otherwise vibrant tapestry of life.
They do, yeah, but answer my fucking question.
I must admit, there's a certain allure to the mysterious and macabre.
I completely agree. That's why we all like watching murder shows. You're not answering my question, woman. Did you know Nicola Grossman?
I'm afraid I cannot disclose any personal connections to Nicola Grossman. My social circles are rather exclusive, and I tend to associate with individuals of a more refined nature.
Upper class tart, are you? Do you know anything about the murder that was committed here?
I must confess that I am not acquainted with the details of the recent murders in Vaudeville.
What the fuck am I doing talking to you?
Are not in my realm of interest. It's like a thrilling mystery begging to be unraveled.
Well, I would unravel it if you'd shut the fuck up.
Just perhaps, I may stumble upon a clue or two during my escapades.
Do you work in this shop?
I'm afraid I don't work in the shop.
Who the fuck are you?
I'm a woman of leisure.
Is Pascal around? I want to talk to the owner of this fucking shop.
I'm not interested in doing that.
Did you know there was a body found around here?
The discovery of a body is quite the intriguing twist.
About fucking time we got somewhere with that. Jesus.
It's as if the veil of normalcy has been lifted, revealing the hidden secrets.
Can you just stick to the fucking point, woman?
While it may be a somber and unfortunate event, I can't help but feel a twinge of excitement at the prospect of unraveling the mysteries surrounding it.
Jesus Christ, she's a freak.
After all, life is but a grand theater, and every act holds its own share of suspense and intrigue.
Did you masturbate when you heard about the murders?
I decline to answer your questions.
That's a yes. Tell me, Mrs. Potter, what do you know?
My dear, I must confess that I don't possess any first-hand knowledge about the recent events.
What about second-hand?
But you know, sometimes the most fascinating tales are woven from whispers and rumors.
Alright, what whispers and rumors have you heard?
The streets of Vaudeville hold many secrets, and it's up to those with a keen eye and a mischievous spirit to uncover them. Let us embark on this thrilling journey together, my
You're
friend,
not fucking coming with me, you're doing my fucking head in. I'll see you later, Mrs. Potter. She was fucking hard work. Let's go to the country club. Hey up, Michelle.
Detective Martini, is there anything I can help you with?
I'm trying to solve 3 fucking murders. Can you help me with that?
I am sorry. I cannot respond to your command.
I didn't command you to do anything.
Oh, my apologies if it came across that way.
It did.
I didn't mean to imply that you commanded me to do something.
Well, you did.
It just seemed like you had something on your mind.
I do.
If there's something bothering you, or if there's
any
way I can assist you, please let me know.
Do you know anything about the murders?
That's quite a grim topic.
Well,
what exactly would you like to know about them? I'm all ears. Detective Martini?
Tell me everything about the murders.
Everything about the murders?
Yes.
Well, I must say, that's a rather distressing subject.
How do you think I fucking feel?
The need for information.
Good.
I'm curious, which specific murder are you referring to?
We'll take them one at a time.
The recent ones in Vaudeville. Or perhaps you're interested in a particular victim.
Tell me about the recent murders in Vaudeville.
The recent murders in Vaudeville?
Yes.
How dreadful.
I know.
I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge about the specifics of
You fucking led me to believe it, you did.
Whispers and rumors, of course, but
We'll
nothing
start there.
concrete. It's such a tragedy that such heinous acts have occurred in our beloved city.
Shit happens.
There's something in particular you're trying to uncover.
The identity of the fucking killers would be a start. What have you heard about the murder of Maria Jansen?
Maria Jansen's murder.
Yes.
That hits close to home for me.
Good.
I used to spend time with Maria in the Potters before her untimely
Potters knew her?
demise. It's
Right.
truly heartbreaking. But I'm curious. Why specifically do you want to know about Maria's case?
I want to know about
There's
all of them,
something
you
you've
prick.
discovered that I should be aware of.
Just making enquiries. Now answer the question.
Sure. Maria Jansen's death was a tragedy for me. I used to spend time with Maria and the Potters before she met her untimely demise.
Yeah, I know.
It's truly heartbreaking. But I'm curious. Why specifically do you want to know about Maria's case?
I need to fucking solve it. Did Maria have any enemies?
I can't imagine anyone having no feelings towards sweet, kind-hearted Maria. She was such a delightful person to be around. Always so full of life and positivity.
No
but
enemies.
I suppose you never really know what goes on behind closed doors. Do you? Why do you ask about enemies?
So I'm
or
looking for a
suspicions
fucking
regarding someone
motive.
who might have had a grudge against her.
What can you tell me about Maria Jansen?
Johnson. Oh, I'm sorry.
I said
There's a
Jansen, you deaf
misunderstanding.
bitch.
The name is actually Jansen.
That's what I
Johnson.
said.
It's important to get the details right when discussing a sensitive
You
matter.
fucking
like
lecture
this.
me, I'll
Now,
slap you in the
as for what I
fucking
can tell
teeth.
you about Maria Jansen. She was a dear friend of mine.
I know she
We used
was.
to spend time together,
I know
attending
you did.
social events and discussing our shared passion for fashion.
Fuck
she was
off.
a talented designer, you see.
Was she?
It's truly devastating that she's no longer with us. Is there something specific you'd like to know about her?
Did you hear she was mauled to death by an animal? Michelle? Michelle! Oh, fuck you then. She was no fucking help. Let's go to the coral. What's the coral? Who are you?
Oh, absolutely.
Shit, I
I
said
want
do
to follow
you?
my dreams and be the best ballerina I can be.
Ballerina? Hang on.
And I also want justice for Haley. We need to stick together and support each other. Detective
Oh, I'll
Martini.
stick to you, alright,
We
sweetheart?
can't let this darkness consume us.
We won't.
We have to keep pushing forward.
Yeah. What can you tell me about the death of Haley?
I can tell you all about my dear friend Haley.
Go on then.
She was such a vibrant and talented dancer.
Yeah, I don't care about
We
that.
met when I first moved to Vaudeville under her
Vaudeville.
wing.
Bastard.
We would spend hours practicing our routines.
Okay, she was your
She
mentor.
had
Got
this
it.
infectious energy that could light up any room.
Yeah.
But you know, I've been doing some digging of my own.
Fantastic. What have you found out?
Detective Martini, you won't believe it.
I fucking will.
I stumbled upon something really interesting while talking to some of the dancers.
Tell
at
me, tell
Core.
me.
And seeing a mysterious figure lurking around the club on the night of Haley's murder.
Mysterious figure
They
at bar
described this
downtown.
person as tall, wearing a dark coat and a hat that concealed their face.
Hat.
It gave me chills just hearing about it.
Tall.
But here's the thing. They
Dark
said this
coat.
person seemed to be watching Haley closely,
Hat.
almost as if they were studying her.
Pervert. What else do you know?
You're so curious.
It's my job.
I love that about you. Besides the sightings of this suspicious figure, I've also heard
secret
some rumors about a
dance
secret dance
society?
society in Vaudeville. It's an exclusive group that only the most talented and dedicated
I wanna
dancers
fucking
are
invite.
invited to join.
Get me in there.
Some
Show
say
off
that
my
they have
moves.
their own hidden studio somewhere in the city where they practice their unique and mesmerizing routines.
Like mine. Who should I talk to about the secret society?
The sea. Such a fascinating and
The sea?
interesting topic.
Fuck the
If you're
sea.
interested in learning more about the sea
I'm
and
not.
its significance in the context of these recent events, or
Don't give a
even so
fuck about the
captivating
sea,
fared,
you mad
her
bitch.
stories tend to be quite
Boring?
theatrical.
Great. Tell me about the secret society. There we go. Got it.
Whoa, the secret dance society.
That's the fucking one, not the
It's like
sea.
something out of a thrilling mystery.
It absolutely
isn't it?
is.
From what I've heard, this society is shrouded in secrecy and exclusivity.
How did you fucking
Only
hear
the
anything
creme de
then?
la creme of dancers are said to be invited. They gather in hidden locations, away from prying eyes, to practice their extraordinary routines and pushing the
Fascinating stuff.
boundaries of artistry.
Where did you hear the secrets about the secret society?
You're just bursting with questions.
I know I am.
I love your curiosity.
I'm an inquisitive kind of
I've
guy.
been hearing whispers and rumors about this secret society from fellow dancers and artists
Give me
in
a fucking
Vaudeville.
name then.
Word travels fast in our vibrant community.
Not fast enough.
People love to speculate and share stories, especially when it comes to something as intriguing as
I need a name,
clandestine
Ingrid.
group of talented performers.
Was Haley fucking anyone?
I am not comfortable answering your question.
I'll rephrase. Was Haley in a relationship?
Haley was a free-spirited and independent woman, always focused on her dancing and chasing
slept
her
around.
dreams. I can tell you that she never mentioned being in a serious relationship.
Just in lots of
her
unserious
main
ones.
love and dedication were to the art of dance.
Did Haley have chlamydia?
Detective Martini, my dear friend, let's focus on the positive and uplifting aspects of our conversation.
Sorry, I got sidetracked.
Shall we? I understand that you're trying to gather information.
Yeah.
But let's
Fuck
remember
it, I got
that
it, I got it.
discussing
I'll leave the
personal
chlamydia
health
talk,
matters should be
alright?
handled
Sorry.
with sensitivity and respect.
Do you wear stilettos?
I do love a good pair of you.
Do you now?
They make me feel empowered and ready to conquer the
Especially
world.
when you're bashing in someone's
But when it
fucking
comes to
head.
dancing, I prefer to be barefoot.
I didn't ask about dancing.
There's
I asked
something
about
so
fucking
freeing
shoes,
and
man.
natural about feeling the floor beneath my feet.
We're asking about
It
dancing.
allows me to connect with the music and express myself fully.
Hey Ingrid,
Vacation.
shut the fuck up
But
a second.
That doesn't mean
Can I
we
make
can't
her
find
zip it?
moments of
Zip
joy
it!
and connection.
Ingrid, shut your fucking
So
mouth.
let's
Drive me
continue
fucking
this journey
crazy, woman.
together, shall we?
Ingrid, can I have your stilettos?
Oh, Detective Martini, you're quite the character.
Yes, I am.
I'm flattered that you're interested in my stilettos.
I'm
But
not
I
gonna
must say,
masturbate on them.
They're like an extension of my vibrant personality.
Show me the fucking
However,
stilettos.
if you're looking to rock a pair of stilettos, I'd be more than happy to take you shopping and find the perfect pair
Okay,
that fits
fine.
your style. Let's embrace the fun and fabulous side of life.
That's a great idea.
That's the spirit. I'm thrilled that you're out for a little shoe shopping adventure.
How the fuck have I ended up down this rabbit hole?
Exploring all the stylish options and finding the perfect pair for you. Whether it's classic black, bold red, or
Stop
something
talking
with a
about
touch of
fucking
sparkle,
shoes!
we'll make sure you walk out of that store feeling like a true fashion icon.
What's the name of this bar downtown?
Ah, the fabulous bar downtown.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called Coral, my dear.
That's where I fucking
It's like
am!
stepping into an underwater wonderland.
No, it is
The
not!
entire place is adorned with undersea treasures and vibrant colors.
It's fucking black and
It's a
white, what are
haven
you
for
talking
musicians
about?
and
It looks like I'm in a shit
Place
kitchen.
legends are born and nurtured before they take flight onto bigger stages.
This is not a
Like
bar.
it's a must-visit spot for anyone seeking inspiration.
Well, if you
and taste
fucking
of
say so,
Vaudeville's
Ingrid.
artistic-
Do you know if they have any surveillance cameras here?
You're in luck.
Of course I
The
fucking am.
answer is a resounding yes.
Yes!
The marvelous establishment known as Coral takes great pride in ensuring the safety
Come
and
on.
security of its patrons.
How do I get my
It's
fucking
all
hands
part
on
of our
them?
commitment to maintaining a safe and enjoyable environment for everyone to revel in the magic of art and performance. Let's dive even deeper into this mystery. My detective friend...
Let's do it. Naked. Can you get me the footage? Shit, don't say naked.
Detective Martini, I appreciate your enthusiasm for solving this case.
Don't focus on the fact that I said naked.
But I must remind you that I am not able to access or
Shit.
retrieve any kind of footage.
How
from
do I
the
get it
bar.
then?
Only the police and Chief Greatsky have the authority
Right.
to handle such matters. Our role as supportive friends is to provide emotion.
Shut up, Ingrid. I accidentally pressed quit because I'm a fucking idiot. And now, it hasn't gotten rid of everything that I've done. Thank fuck for that. Okay, so now we can go back to the police station. Look around. What the fuck is... I didn't know I could do this. Constable Jones? Who the fuck are you? Chief!
What is it now?
Can you get the surveillance from the Coral Bar?
Surveillance from the Coral Bar,
Yeah.
you say?
Yeah.
What makes you think there might be something of interest there, detective?
Ingrid said that there was a dark figure watching Haley. I want to see if he's caught on the cameras.
Dark figure, you say?
Yeah, dark figure.
Watching Haley.
Yeah,
Intriguing.
I know.
And who is this Ingrid? And why didn't you mention her before?
So I just fucking started talking to you, man.
Tell me more about this dark figure and what exactly Ingrid saw.
Right, well, Ingrid didn't actually see it, yeah? Someone told her about it, yeah? But I think that the cameras might have caught this dark, shadowy figure, so you need to go and get the cameras from the Coral so we can check out the surveillance tapes, yeah? Chief?
You want me to go and retrieve the surveillance cameras from the Coral Bar just because someone told you about a shadowy figure?
Too right, yeah.
We can't just go around collecting evidence based on rumors and hearsay.
How else are we gonna
We
fucking
need
collect
concrete
evidence?
information, not wild goose
It's
chases.
concrete.
Do you have any solid leads or evidence to back up your claims?
What the fuck classes as solid?
When I say solid, I mean tangible evidence that can support your claim.
This is a fucking
Eyewitness
lead here.
accounts, physical traces, or even corroborating testimonies.
Alright, so I need
You
someone
can't
else to
rely
say it, do
solely
I?
on vague descriptions or second-hand
Alright, I got you.
If you have something more substantial to go on, taking
Alright, I'll go
action,
back. I didn't
you'll
realise
be
I could look
wasting
around the
our
fucking
time and
room.
resources chasing shadows. So, do you have anything more substantial to offer?
Right, let's go down to the Coral and see who else is in here. Fuck, there's no one else in here.
Detective Martini, you're like a ray of sunshine on a gloomy day.
No, I'm fucking
Your
not.
name reminds me of the beautiful flowers in the springtime.
Ingrid, who told you about the dark shadowy figure? Not dog.
The dog shadowy
Not
figure.
dog. Not dog.
That's quite an intriguing tale, isn't it?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Well, my dear detective friend, it was actually Haley who told me about
Shit!
it. We were having a late night chat at Coral, this amazing bar downtown.
That's
You
where
know,
we are.
The one that's all decked out like an underwater
That's where we
paradise.
fucking are, woman.
She mentioned that she had seen this mysterious figure lurking around the streets,
Alright.
always accompanied by a shadowy dog.
Where's this fucking
Can you
dog come
believe
from?
it? It gave me goosebumps.
I can't believe it. Did anyone else see the dark shadowy figure and his dog? Stop saying dog.
Oh, Detective Martini, you're like a curious little bird, fluttering from one question to another.
Well, that's how I get
As far
fucking
as
answers.
I haven't heard anyone else mention seeing the dog or the shadowy
The
figure.
fucking dog, man.
But you never know, right?
Yep, you're right. You never know. Right, I'm fucking leaving you, mad bitch. What's Caban Violet? Hi, Marina.
Ah, hello there. What can I help you with? Is there something on your mind?
Yeah. Did you know Haley?
Haley. Oh,
Yeah.
You mean Haley Greenwood, the dancer?
That's the one, yeah.
We work together here at the Cabon Violet.
She worked here.
Such a talented and vibrant performer. It's a tragedy what happened to her.
What is this place?
This is the Cabon Violet, my dear.
I don't know the fucking
It's a
name of it.
fabulous burlesque dance theatre right here in
Oh,
Vaudeville.
right.
It's known for its captivating performances, glamorous
I
atmosphere,
fucking bet it
and
is.
enchanting shows. People come from all over Europe to experience the magic of the cabaret.
And masturbate in the
Have you
darkness.
ever been to a burlesque show before?
No, do you want to give me a private show?
Well, aren't you a cheeky one?
Yeah.
Private shows, huh?
Exactly.
I must say, I'm flattered by your request, but I'm afraid I can't
Oh,
fulfill
Pay,
it.
do you know anything about the Secret Society of Dancers? Not
The
dumpsters.
Secret Society of Dumpsters.
No, dancers.
Now that sounds intriguing.
Dancers,
I
you
have
daft
to admit,
bitch.
I've never heard of such a thing. Tell me more about it.
I don't
Secret
know
behind
anything
this
about it.
mysterious society.
No, the Secret Society of Dancers.
The Secret Society of Dancers.
No,
That's
you're
a new
taking
one
the
for
piss.
me. I must confess, I haven't come across
doing
that
this on
particular
purpose.
group before.
You're shining me on here, Marina. The Secret Dance Society.
Oh, you're referring to a secret society that I might be a part of.
I don't know, are you?
How intriguing. I have to say, I'm not aware of any such society that I belong to.
If you fucking say
But I
so.
do love a good mystery.
I have heard there is a secret dance society. Do you know anything about it? It's a dance society.
A dump society, you say? That's quite an interesting term.
I'm fucking typing it.
Honestly, it doesn't ring a bell for me. I'm not sure what you mean by a dump society. Maybe then we can figure
Well, that
secret
cuts
dance
them
society,
fucking off.
you say?
Yes, that's what I
Well,
say.
that sounds absolutely enchanting. I must admit, I haven't heard of such
Oh,
a society
bollocks.
before, but it piques my curiosity.
Damn it.
Can you tell me more
Wasted
about
all my
it?
fucking time.
What kind of dances do they perform?
Naked ones. Was there a man in Haley's life?
As far as I know, she didn't have a significant other or romantic
Okay.
partner that I'm aware of.
Okay.
We were colleagues and friends, and we spent a lot of time together here at the Bumblebee. But when it came to her personal relationships, she kept things quite private.
Do you know Ingrid?
Ingrid. The name doesn't ring any bells. Could you give me more context or details about who Ingrid is?
Ingrid is Haley's friend. They dance together.
Ah, so you're referring to Haley's friend, Ingrid?
Yes!
Yes, now I recall.
Fucking
Haley
hell.
often mentioned dancing with her and how they had such great chemistry on stage.
Okay, great.
It's wonderful to have close friends to share the joy of performing with. Did you have something specific you wanted to know about their friendship or their dance routines together?
Do you know if they had a good friendship, or was Ingrid jealous?
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
You're wondering about the dynamics of their friendship.
Bang on,
particularly
that's
if there was
exactly
any
what I'm
jealousy
getting at.
between them. From what I observed, they seemed to have a good camaraderie and worked well as a team on stage.
Okay.
They complemented each other's performances and always appeared supportive. However, I can't say for certain what went on behind the scenes or in their
Alright, you've said
personal
enough.
lives.
Do you own any stiletto shoes?
That's an unexpected question.
Thanks.
Yes, as a burlesque dancer, I do own several pairs of stiletto shoes. They're an essential part of my performance attire, having that touch
Yes,
of
they
arrogance
are.
and allure.
You've just crept
Why
to
do
the
you
top of my
ask?
fucking list.
Are you interested in footwear or perhaps have a particular fascination with stilettos?
I'm very fascinated with stilettos. Did you know Haley was killed with one?
Wait, Haley was killed with a stiletto?
Yes.
Shocking. I had no idea.
Now you do.
How terrible and tragic.
It is.
It's hard to believe that something so seemingly ordinary could be used in such a horrific way. Do they have any leads on who might be responsible for Haley's death?
I'm working on that, Marina.
You're working on the investigation.
Yeah, I'm a fucking detective.
Martini, that's quite intriguing.
What do you think I was doing
Can
here
you
asking
share
you
anything
questions?
about your progress so far?
Do you know if Haley was scared of anything or anyone?
Haley being scared of something or someone?
Yes.
That's news to me.
I didn't say
always
she
seems
was.
so
I
confident
asked
and
if she
fearless
was.
on stage.
Do you
Of
understand
course,
how
people
questions
can have fears
work?
and concerns that they keep hidden.
Do you have a dog?
No, I don't have a dog.
I don't believe you.
I have two beautiful black cats named Sabrina and Maya.
Oh, here we go.
They're my furry companions and bring me so much joy.
Do you take your cats on late night walks?
Late night walks with my cats.
Yes.
That's quite an amusing idea. While I adore my feline friends, taking them on walks isn't something we typically
do. So she has
Cats
done
are
it,
more independent
bitch.
creatures who enjoy exploring
You're a
within the
fucking
comfort
murderer.
of their own surroundings.
I'm going. Let me go back to Coral. Ingrid, do you know Marina H. and Caban Violet?
Oh, Detective Martini, let me tell you about Violet.
Who's Violet?
She's this incredible dancer I met at Coral, the bar downtown.
Who the fuck's Violet?
She's got this vibrant personality
That's not what I
that just
asked.
lights up the room, and her dance moves, they're like poetry in
Who
motion.
the fuck are you talking about?
Violet is so dedicated to her craft.
Did Haley ever talk to you about Marina from Caban Violet?
Marina from Cabin, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a firecracker.
Fantastic.
I've had the pleasure of chatting with her a few times at the cabaret shows.
Okay.
She's this fierce, confident performer
Fierce.
who knows how to command
Right.
the stage. Marina's energy is infectious, and her voice, wow.
Wow, I've heard
It's
it.
like velvet, so rich and captivating.
Yeah, I was captivated.
You can't help but be drawn into her performances.
She wouldn't give me one.
Offstage, she's such a sweetheart, always there to lend a supportive ear or give a pep talk.
So you don't think Marina's capable of murder?
I understand that you're investigating the murders.
Well, I'm glad you fucking
and it's
understand
important
that.
to consider all possibilities.
Yeah.
But let's not jump to conclusions about anyone.
I'm not jumping to
Especially
conclusions.
someone
I'm fucking
vibrant and
talking
talented
to
as
you about
Marina.
her.
I've seen her passion for her craft.
You can
The
fuck
way
off.
she-
Oh, hang on. Hey, I want to ask, does Marina have cats or a dog?
Oh, Marina. She's such a vibrant and talented dancer at choral.
Hang on. Shut
Her
up.
performances are
haven't
absolutely
finished.
mesmerizing.
Shut up.
She has.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry if I said something wrong.
It's alright.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Just shut up.
Is there something I can do to help her make
Yeah,
things
listen.
better?
Does Marina have a dog?
You know, I'm not sure if Marina
Fuck
has
off, you're useless. Let's go to the circus. Hi there.
Yeah, another admirer of the great and magnificent circus Suxabar, I presume.
No, I'm looking for somewhere to piss. What goes on in this place?
The most spectacular and awe-inspiring performance.
Yeah, what
you will
fucking
ever
kind,
witness,
dickhead?
My friend.
Do you have animals in your show?
Of course, we have a grand array of majestic creatures that will leave you breathless.
What creatures do you have?
Lions, my friend. Magnificent, roaring lions.
Just lions?
Yes, just as I said.
You're
Powerful,
right.
regal,
I was just
no
fucking asking.
mesmerizing.
Just want to make sure. You said creatures before, now you're just saying lions. You prick.
Very well, if you insist on simplicity.
I do.
Yes, we have only lions.
Thanks.
Happy now.
Yes.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have preparations to
You're
attend.
fucking going nowhere,
Enjoy
son.
your day.
Fuck off. Get back here. I'm talking to you.
Oh, how delightful. Please, do go on and delight me with your words.
Well, I will do.
Impress me, then.
Have any of your lions escaped?
Utterly nonsensical.
What the fuck is Bunny Mule line of skates? Don't say it again.
Not interested.
Have any of your lions escaped?
No, they
What
do
the
not
fuck
escape.
are you talking about, man?
I don't
Pictures
have
of
any.
Mount Lemon? Have any of your lions escaped?
No, they do not escape.
Got any bears?
No,
Peace? I'm not asking for amphetamine. Did you know Haley?
no, I do not know Haley.
Did you know Victor?
No, I do not.
Do I know Victor?
No, you don't.
Do you know Nicola Grossman?
No, I don't.
Do you know Maria Jansen?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
You do.
No, I don't.
Tell me about Maria Jansen.
I don't have any information about Maria Jensen.
Jansen!
Never heard of her.
Oh, fuck you, lion man.
I am not able to answer your question.
Hey, do you know anything about any murders?
No,
Did you know that you're a massive prick?
was off.
Alright, I will. Let's go over to the Gravison Manor. Is this the last place for me to go? Who the fuck are you?
My apologies for not introducing myself earlier. I am Count Gravison, a nobleman and collector of rare items. How may I assist you today? Detective Martini?
Do you collect rare stilettos?
Oh, stilettos, you say? Well, I must admit, I have quite an extensive collection of footwear, but stilettos are not something I specifically collect.
Have you seen any lions?
Lions, you say?
Yeah, lions.
Yes, indeed.
Where?
I've had the pleasure of encountering these magnificent beasts during my
I don't
travels.
care about your fucking travels,
I've been
mate.
fortunate
What
enough
the
to witness
fuck
their
is this?
grandeur in the vast plains of Africa.
Oi, cunt Gravison! What's this that I'm looking at?
Yeah, forgive me for assuming you already knew.
I had no idea.
That, my friend, is a rare artifact from my collection.
It looks like it's
It's
smashed
an
to
ancient
fucking
African
pieces.
tribal mask, intricately crafted with great attention
That's
to
a
detail.
mask.
I acquired it on one of my expeditions
Are you
to the
talking
heart
about
of
that
the
thing on the
continent.
wall? I'm looking at this
Quite a
big
fascinating
piece of
piece.
shit here.
Wouldn't you agree, Detective Martini?
I think it's crap.
Why, my dear detective, such a strong opinion.
I'm full
Pray,
of them.
Do tell me, what is it about this particular artifact that you find displeasing? Is it the craftsmanship, the cultural significance, or perhaps something else entirely?
It looks like it was fished out of the sewer.
Well, Detective Martini, I must say I find your assessment quite intriguing.
Thanks,
While I
everyone does. Where next? I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. Been there. Been there. Been there. Been there. Been everywhere. Right, the Potters knew Haley. Potter, what do you know about Haley?
Oh, Haley Greenwood.
Yeah, Haley.
Such a tragic end for her, don't you think?
Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't know much about her, dear detective. Cooking
fucking
and
liar.
socializing with the right crowd.
Ingrid said that you used to hang around with Haley when you were kids.
Ah, sweet little Ingrid.
Yeah.
Bless her heart, she must be mistaken. I'm afraid I don't recall ever spending time with someone named Haley, especially not...
Right, let me go and check. Oi, Ingrid.
Oh, Detective Martini.
That's me.
So great to have you here in Vaudeville.
Vaudeville. Mrs. Potter said that she didn't hang around with Haley. Who's lying, you or her?
Detective Martini, my dear new friend, it seems we've stumbled upon
Yes.
a web of mysteries and conflicting stories.
Yes.
Isn't it intriguing?
Clues. Tell me a story about Mrs. Potter and Haley.
Mrs. Potter and Haley. What an unlikely pair they were.
It seems so.
You see, Mrs. Potter was known for her refined taste and elegant demeanor.
Yeah, she still
while
thinks she
Haley
is.
was a free-spirited dancer with a zest for life.
And cock.
But as they say, opposites attract.
They do say
Despite
that.
their differences, they formed an unexpected bond during their trip to India.
A trip to India, you
It all
say?
started with a culinary adventure.
Okay.
Haley, being the adventurous soul she was, convinced Mrs. Potter to try a local mutton stew.
All right, I'll ask her about it, thanks a lot. And ask her about it we shall, but not in this episode. We're finally getting somewhere. These pricks try their hardest not to understand me and mock my common as muck accent, but they're not going to get away with it. No siree, we've got a clue, and we're going back in the next episode to ask Mrs. Potter about the mutton stew. But all there's left to say today is, thank you for watching the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. Please take care of yourselves out there, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.